Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am JT and this is my beautiful wife
Lee.
So today guys, we'll be sharing a little bit on our story time, how we met as a couple and
how all of these started.
So stay tuned. So guys, we remember when I was in class and we were going to school. We did not know each other, but we saw each other around. We didn't so much know anything about each other. However, I was a bit curious to know who is this young lady, because she had a smile that I really liked, and you know, as men we go after things that we like. So I decided that I would become friends with this young, nice, coolly attractive young lady. And so, you know, when we reached in second grade,
That's grade 8.
Yes, I decided that I would make an approach, and you know, to my surprise, she did not hesitate in talking to me. We had a lot of conversations and we became close, but not that close. When we reached grade 9,
that's where things started to, I would say, get out of control, where he was, you know, working along beside the dean of discipline, and he was, what do you call it, the top ahead of mentor. I was also a mentor. So I remember one August, you know that it's getting closer to back to school, and the children that would be coming into grade 7 would be there to show them around the place, and they would have orientation. So one particular class that we went to, as we went through the door, they all stand up. So we were wondering within ourselves, how is that?
Yes, what's causing this?
Yeah, so they showed us their form of love and respect also.
Yes.
So we were there showing them around and all of that. Until
yes, well, we were so close. We got so close because we both volunteered to help out with the orientation, and to our surprise, when we went in the class, we realized that these students did love us. I don't know if it's because of our personality, but they did love us. And as I said, we both were so close. We knew each other, and you know, that caused us to develop some personal feelings and even a relationship. We started to talk, and you know, when we would have lunch, we would talk about, you know, get to know each other. And so we became so close. You would think that at one point I felt like she was a little sister to me, and she felt like she was a little sister to me, of course, yes. And so it was an interesting thing. Throughout grade 9, we were close. We had our little ups and downs, and you know, we have had our little faults, but we pulled through. We pulled through, and through grade 9 to grade 10, we pulled through.
Grade 10 things were so, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the bond that we had, the connection was so strong.
Yes.
Even though we weren't in a relationship, the bond was so strong.
Yeah, so we that bond was so strong. that in our minds we did not have any form of thoughts
about relationship,
Mhm.
girlfriend, boyfriend. Didn't have
You
that.
know, I had that sisterly love, and I had that brotherly love rather, and she had that sisterly love for me, and we were so focused on our friendship and the bond that we have that we didn't really think anything about having a relationship. And from then we would treat each other as best friends, and the best friend thing went on for a long while, and we just did what best friends always do,
And in
take
grade
care of each other.
11, that's in fifth form. No.
Yes, I had to leave, and I would have left her behind without even saying goodbye. But couple years after,
Before he mentioned what happened a couple years after, some things we have been through a lot where the wife thing would have been shown from very early because of how I have treated him. The love, the devotion, the caring, everything. I was with him from the very end of what was happening with him.
Yeah, so she was a big support. I would say that she was my backbone. In everything that I went through, she was there for me. She did not give up on me. She was just there, showing me love, giving me attention, taking care of me. And so then I saw that this was more than friendship. However, I still saw her as a best friend, and I embraced all that love she had for me, all that care, that compassion, that straightforwardness. She was the one a man would want in her life, but I was not thinking like that. I was just thinking of her as just a bestie, because that was what I saw her as.
Yeah.
As I saw her as something else, but I just kept the whole bestie mindset. And we were close, and we got so close and close and close and close. I don't think there was any more closeness to how we were close. And she showed me love, and that's one of the things that I looked at. She did not, use anything against me. She did not, because of what I went through. Instead, she embraced me. Yes, she did not turn her back on me. Instead, she showed me love. She encouraged me. She motivated me and inspired me. And I can say the person who I am today also is because of her, because of the love that she would have shared for me. And you see, whenever it comes on to true friendship, we have to look at the love others give to us, because you see, love is a key thing in any relationship, not just friendship but also relationship, also in marriage. And here we are today. We have been friends for 9+ years, and here we are still going. I remember when I proposed to her, she was my best friend, and and she still is my best friend. And when you have a best friend that knows everything about you, you would wonder, how can I propose to my best friend? And there were thoughts in my head, and I got the ring. My friend would have helped me, and I didn't hesitate to get the ring, and I did. I followed my mind, and I got the ring. And going through my mind, I was saying to myself, I wonder how I will do this, because she was my best friend. She knew everything about me. She knew any form of moves I would make. She was my best friend. She knew me more than how I knew myself. And so I was wondering how I would propose to her. And my friend Javon would have suggested would have suggested some things to me, and we sat and we talked, and he suggested that I bring her to Ultimate Dining with a few friends. I didn't have to do anything big. And so we got the ring, and her birthday was coming up, and I said that, I believe that is the best time to, propose to her on her birthday. I don't know, proposing to your best friend is something difficult. It is something difficult because you don't know whether she will know that this is what you're going to do or what, because as I said, she knew me more than how I even knew myself. And so I arranged with Javon about the whole proposal things, and we went through what things I should do and how I should do it. So I went for her. I waited on her as she did her makeup, waited for hours.
And big up to my wonderful and amazing best friend, Brittany. I love you, girl.
Yeah, so I waited on her until she did her makeup, and she did not know anything about this. She didn't have the slightest idea that I was going to propose to her. We spent 9 years together as best friends, and I decided that, we do love each other, and our love is very strong and pure. There's a connection between us. And you see, when you're going into a relationship, there should be a connection. And before I go any further, also, respect that she has for me. Before I go any further, we must always focus on the connection we have for a person. And also, most importantly, we must ensure that the person is sent by God and not by our own thoughts. By telling God that, oh, this is the person that I want. We have to pray for who we want and let God send who we want, because as I said, she was my best friend. I saw her as a sister. I didn't know that we would be here today, that was not in my thoughts. So, I went ahead and I got the ring, arranged the whole proposal thing, and when we reached on spot, I shared with Brittany's other half that I will be proposing to my best friend, which is Lee. And there was just four of us, me, Lee, her bestie, and her bestie's other half. And I shared with him in secret. And throughout the whole night before the proposal, I was so nervous. I
felt, to be honest, I felt his nervousness. I did.
Yes, he felt my nervousness, but she did not know why I was nervous.
My best friend took me downstairs, and we're talking, and then I told her that I do not know what is happening, but I can feel that he was up to something, because I felt that he was so nervous.
So you see, guys, she knows me. I tried to hold in the whole nervousness thing, but at some point a little bit of it creeped out. She started to figure out some stuff, but she did not know what I was going to do.
Yeah, and just saying something to what he had mentioned a little earlier a while ago, that when God sends someone, also when you are in the space of getting married, you should always pray and ask God if this is the one. Yeah.
Yes.
So don't just go ahead and say, oh, I'm getting married, oh this, oh that. Consult God first. Listen to his voice. Listen to him saying yes. Don't just say that God sent this, God sent this person, God sent no.
It's all about God. It's all about his timing. As I always say, God and time. We put God first and then we wait on his timing. So we did wait on his timing, and I decided that I would propose to her. During the process, I called Javon, and I was saying to Javon, man, I wish you were here, because I don't know what to do. I didn't know what on God's earth to do, I was so nervous, but I was trying my best to not let her figure out or find out anything. I tried so hard. And Javon said to me that, man, you're not a man that is always nervous. So what is happening now? I said to him, well, you're right, I'm not a man to be nervous like this. But I said to him, she is my best friend. She knew we have been best friends for so long. I don't know how to pull this off. And he said, man, just be yourself, just do your thing, just man up, you know. And I did man up, and I gave her some series of gifts, and then
before he told me that he had, was it 3?
yes, 3 gifts.
He has 3 gifts for me.
Yeah.
And in my mind I was saying, but Jesus, 3 gifts.
3 gifts. Yeah, I told her that I had 3 gifts for her, and I did deliver the 3 gifts. The last.
He said one of them he doesn't think that I'm gonna manage.
Yes, yes. Yes, I said that to her, but she did not know what it was.
No.
She did not know what it was, because she, as I said, she had that best friend mindset, that she did not know that I had her
And
like
that
that
respect,
in my heart.
and that respect, because I always call him
Sir.
Sir or Minister.
Our
He's a
minister. I always call me Sir or Minister, and I felt like I was old. I normally tell her don't do that.
But I constantly doing it.
Yes. So you know, I was so nervous while I was preparing to do the whole proposal thing, and I did my speech, and you know, as you might have seen in the previous video, and I pulled it off. She said yes without hesitation, and she cried. And you know,
I had to hold it. I had to hold it.
yes, she was in tears, and that was expected. And you know me, if you saw in the video, I was just smiling, because that's what I do best. I won't cry, of course, I won't cry. But I kept on smiling because this was expected. I did not expect such a big yes, and she did say yes. And you know, here we are today. We got married on August 26th. You know, that's actually 1 week now. And here is the video. You know,
if you guys seeing this, probably you guys will get it on a Monday or Tuesday. So.
Yeah. So we got married the 26th of August last month, and that's a story for another time. So guys, please subscribe to our channel as we go forward as a new couple, as a new YouTube couple. Please subscribe and share and send us your love. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye from the Brian's family. Thank you.
Thank you.